Have you ever wondered what it really means to stand firm in your faith when everything around you is trying to pull you away from God? The story of Daniel answers that question beautifully. Daniel's story begins in a time of loss and uncertainty. As a young man, he was taken from his homeland, Jerusalem, into captivity in Babylon. Everything familiar was gone: his family, his culture, his freedom. Yet, in the middle of this unfamiliar land, Daniel made a powerful decision. He resolved in his heart not to defile himself. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another chapter of Let's Grow in Fit Together. Kindly subscribe if you haven't and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Daniel could not control where he was taken, but he could control who he remained faithful to. In Babylon, Daniel was trained to serve in the king's palace. He was offered rich food and wine from the king's table, things that symbolize comfort, compromise, and conformity. But Daniel chose obedience over convenience. He respectfully asked for a different diet, trusting that honoring God would be worth it. And God honored that decision. Daniel and his friends became healthier, stronger, and wiser than the others. As time passed, Daniel's faithfulness didn't go unnoticed. God gave him wisdom and the ability to interpret dreams, a gift no one else could match. When King Nebuchadnezzar had the troubling dreams, Daniel didn't take credit. Instead, he pointed everything back to God, saying that wisdom comes from the Lord alone. Daniel rose in influence, but his success also attracted enemies. Later, under King Darius, Daniel was promoted because of his excellent spirit. His enemies, unable to find fault in his work, decided to attack his faith instead. They created a law that everyone who prayed to any god other than the king would be thrown into the lion's den. But Daniel did what he had always done. He went home, opened his windows, and prayed to God just as he had done before. Daniel didn't make a scene, he didn't protest loudly, he remained faithful. Because of this, Daniel was arrested and thrown into the lion's den. Imagine the fear, the darkness, the sound of lions surrounding him. Yet that night God sent an angel to shut the mouth of the lions. Daniel was not harmed, not even a scratch. The next morning, the king found Daniel alive, and through Daniel's faith, God's power was revealed not only to the king, but to the entire nation. Daniel's story teaches us something profound. Faithfulness is not about comfort, it's about consistency. Daniel trusted God when no one was watching. He prayed when it was easy and when it was dangerous. He honored God in private and God honored him in public. You may not face a literal lion's den, but you face pressure to compromise, to remain silent about your faith, to blend in instead of standing firm. Like Daniel, you can choose faith over fear. God is still faithful today, and the same God who protected Daniel is with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and walking with you through every trial. Let's just stand firm. Let's choose faithfulness and let's keep growing in faith together. See you in the next one.